to Fred's Guitars. This program features all different styles of guitar playing, from rock to jazz, from blues to folk, and classical music. So, stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the show. There we have it. Here Comes the Sun by George Harrison and the Beatles. This is a wonderful song to play on the guitar for a number of reasons. One reason is it's kind of like what we call a chord melody for the guitar, where the melody and the chords are played at the same time. And it's also at the same time along with the vocals. But it can be a standalone guitar solo piece, which is really, really unique for most acoustic guitar songs. Okay, we're going to go through the song very slow now, just the same way that I go through the song with my students. I'm going to do it just as you're sitting there, you're the student. I'm going to do it very slow. So we start with the A chord. This is the fingering for the A chord. Looks just like a D chord fingering down here on the second fret, but I'm doing it all the way up here on the 9th fret because my capo is on the 7th fret. So this will be an A chord. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to strum the A chord nice and slow with the pick from the 4th string down. Very slow. This is going to be sequence number 1. And then with the pick I'm coming up on the 2nd string. And now I'm going to go back to the 1st string with the pick and go down and lift the 2nd finger off the chord and play that string open. And then I come back with the pick and put that finger back. So it's all alternating, the picking down, up, down, up. That's the sequence of picking for the picking pattern. The notes are the chord, 2nd string, up, pick, down on the 1st, then up on the first when I put that finger back. Now when I take that finger off, that chord becomes an A added 9 because the open string that I'm lifting the second finger off is a B. So it's an A add 9. So the first sequence of notes, once again, very slow. It's okay, there it is again. Watch it again. The second sequence, I'm going to go to the fourth string, go down with the pick, come up on the second string, and back to the fourth string and go down, up once more. So the second sequence of notes is the fourth string down, second string up, and then down, up with the pick. So first sequence and second sequence is going to be like this. Okay, now this whole section, I'm going to break this song into 3 distinct sections. This section is called the Little Darling section because that's what the words, the lyrics are when this part of the song is played, and it's repeated a number of times throughout the piece. So once we get this right, we got 1/3 of the song down. So once again, sequence number 1. Sequence number 2, I'm going back to the first string with a downstroke. Then I'm lifting my finger off that first string for the chord. Then up with the pick. Now I'm going to go back to the fourth string and go down with the pick. And then come back to the second string with the upstroke. So sequence number 3 is first string, down, up, lifting the finger up, down on the fourth string, up on the second string. Always alternating that picking. Almost entirely the whole song is alternate picking, which is really nice. Once you get into that groove of alternate picking, it's just a matter of where you're placing the pick, but you keep the rhythm going with that strumming. Sometimes I keep that rhythm going, even though sometimes I miss the strings, and I'm playing just melody notes on the upstroke. It keeps the rhythm going. It's much easier to do, and it sounds real good too. So once again, sequence number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 2, number 3. Okay, that's a little faster. I did it that time. Now I'm going to play sequence number 4. Now this is going to be very interesting because I'm going to play the 5th and 6th string open. Because we're in the transition of changing to the next chord. And the next chord's going to be a D chord. We know that chord fingering like a G chord down here open, but since, again, I have my capo here on the 7th fret, here it's called a D chord. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the E and the A string, or the 5th and 6th string open. Now, right after I play those with the downstroke, I'm going to hammer on the 2nd and 3rd finger to build the D chord. Okay, now this is sequence number 4. I'm going to play the open 2 strings, hammer on. Now the same time I hammer those 2 fingers on, I'm going to play an upstroke with the pick. Alright, so I'm going to hammer on, then up with the pick. Okay. That's sequence number 4.